Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome back to Project Zomboid.
We are back with Woodrow Liles. In the last episode, we went down and looted the police station. Was able to pick up a new nightstick, but that was about it. So in today's episode, we're going over to the gun store. Now, we are still looking for weapons. We did find one crowbar, but we haven't found a whole lot of other things. So what we're going to do for the first episode here is we're going to go back down to the gas station where we left our car. It's still dark out, but we will go with that. We've got a good bit of stuff here, just from a loot. Our bags are full, kind of heavy. We're going to go drop this duffel bag off, and kind of unload everything, and we're going to get a sledgehammer, because I got a feeling we're going to need a sledgehammer for the next part of this video. So we're going to crouch down. See if we can sneak by some of these zombies over here. Not aggro everyone. It is dark. Since I am under a heavy load, I'm going to, I'll try not to run as much as I can. Just walk down through here. That will also let us get closer to daylight before we do anything. Now, I don't see anybody. Yeah, there's a few following us, but they should lose interest before we get too far. Go ahead, stand up. Since we did attract them, looks like we only attracted 3 of them. So we go down to the end of the street. We'll cut through the back lot into where the gas station is. I should check and see if one of these cars is working. We could take one of these smaller cars that might be quieter instead of our loud fire wagon that we have. But that's okay. I'm thinking about taking the car over closer to the gun store, because once we finish with the gun store, we are probably headed back. I don't really think we're going to try to go through and loot the houses in this town. We might run around town and see if we find one that's boarded up, and at least go check out what's in the boarded up one. But I'm not anticipating finding much else of value in this town. We could dig through every cabinet in here, but that doesn't really interest me a whole lot. There's not going to be much of any value in doing that. So what we'll do is we'll head up, we'll get this done, we'll head back to town, and we will plan our next foray into the next town or whatever it's going to be. I have thought about building me a house from scratch up here across the river from where we're at right now, and there's a little peninsula that I've thought about building a house at, and I may still do that. We have lots of nails, so it's just a matter of chopping down the trees in order to do what we want to do. So that could be interesting. We could see about doing that. Now, is there any room in this bag that I have? No, not really. It's kind of full. So let's go put it in the trailer. Random zombie here or there. The big hiking bag is not full. So we will... Oops, I didn't really mean to drop that off there. We'll put that in the back. In the trailer. I want to grab the big hiking bag since it's not full. And we will equip this as a secondary. Oh yeah, it's still got lots of room in it. And we're going to go over here, and if there is any food items in this convenience store, we're going to go ahead and clean it out. We're not leaving any food items around. I do not need orange water bottles. I know there's nothing there. We've already checked all of that. Water bottles. I don't really need any of that stuff. We may have already cleaned this place out. Now that I'm looking at it. Looks like we have. Okay. Oh, very good. See the things you do when you don't remember it. Alright, the hiking bag is still not full. But what we'll end up doing is we will end up coming back here for this. The question is, do we want to take with us... Alright, so let's place the item. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to unequip. We'll throw it in here. Alright, we've got a couple of nightsticks, so what I do need though, and I think it's in the back of the van, I need the sledgehammer. So we'll put the sledgehammer in our bag here. that gives us the sledgehammer. We may want to carry the propane torch. I will. I'm going to carry the propane torch, the welder mask, and some welding rods as well. That's just throwing those in there. That adds a little bit to my weight. Adds a lot to my weight, actually. But that could be useful. Now let's see. Other things that I might not need and just get rid of. Oh, the gun case. I definitely don't need to be carrying around a gun case. And with that being the case, we are now set to go. We will check around. We do have a couple of duffel bags with us. So we're heading up this street right here into a crouch position, and we will sprint for a little while. Let's go see what we can find at the gun store. Now we will have to break our way into the gun store, I believe. I do not think I have ever seen a scenario where I didn't have to break into that. I thought he had a vest on, but he does not, so never mind. There is a food place up there. Alright, there's zombies on both sides of the street. Small group here that I'm going to aggro. Oh, I aggroed the ones on the other side too. Oh well, that's okay. Let's let them do their thing. Starting to get hot, so let's let off the sprint button. Let my character cool down a little bit. We'll just go to a normal walk. Now there are some more zombies over here. Now I might be able to sneak by some of these guys. Let's see how good my sneaking skills are. We're on the other side of the road. I see two up here. I see some down here along the fence. A bunch up there in there. Yeah, I think I aggroed that one. I know I've aggroed this one. Yeah, they see me. If you're moving in their line of sight, they tend to see you. Alright, I have to go to walking instead of crouching because they're catching up with me. Alright, so now we're past that. We're up here to the little warehouse. And I don't care. We're going to run. This will attract a lot of attention. And that's okay. So we got a construction site. It's up here past the construction site. We should be able to find where we're wanting to go. And I believe it's going to be over this way. I could be wrong about the direction, but I think I'm right. I think this right here will be a kind of I don't know, some sort of store. Storage building, yep. Now I think the gun store is right up here, if I'm right. Oh, okay. I was off by a block. It's okay. So here is the... Alright, now let's go back. Alright, yeah, I'm going to have to kill some around here, but this is not the store that I want. Twiggy's is kind of a general store. The gun store is back here on the other side of this thing. And I've got a lot of zombies over here. Let's see, there's the gun store over there. I've got all kind of attention here. Well, I guess we'll go right over here and start killing. We will start with this guy right here who has a school bag. And let's get our crowbar out. Okay, I got people coming there. I got this guy coming over here. So we'll move over to here. Kill him first. Move up here and get him. Now we got more coming this way, so we'll move down here. And see, we've got a lot of people coming, so it's going to be a little while. Okay, let's run. Get over here a little bit further away. I've got them coming from all directions, but I just want to at least keep some of them off my back. Okay. I'm going to aggro that group down there. It's okay. I'll go back over here. Let's see what we can do about going around the building. Let's see what we get over here. Yep, we got some back here. It's okay. Got this one. gonna take a little bit to clear out around here. Let's see here. Alright, we got more coming down here. People hitting on doors. Got 2 more up here. Let's see if we have any coming around this way. No, I don't see any. Oh, there's 3 up here. Not 2. That's... Come on, go down. There we go. Alright, get you. Get you. And then they start taking these out down here. And I really don't care if they break in there or not. That's perfectly fine with me if they do. We are going in there to loot things eventually. The more stuff they break, the less stuff I have to break. Right, I don't hear anyone coming behind me. Oh yeah, but they're coming around this side of the building now. Go down. Okay. That seems to be the immediate threat. Now let's go back here in the front. There's going to be more over here. Don't know how many more or where they're at. I can certainly tell they're in around here. I can hear them. Okay, there's 3 or 4 of them here. Not seeing anyone back behind me. Okay. Haven't tried the doors yet. Alright, I still got a few over there. I may be able to get in now without attracting any further attention. Well, I don't see how. Yep, not going in there. Not without breaking the door down anyway. And don't see any windows on this side of the place. Oh, a couple more over here. Let's get in here and get them. Come on, Farmer John. Take you out, take you out. There aren't many windows to this place. Okay, and that seems to be boarded up. So it is going to be a take the door down type of a thing. We will disassemble the door. Alright, I'm nervous about this. Okay, we will move away from that door now that we have broken into the, or disassembled it. Okay, with that, let's put the hammer back away. Save some weight. We need to smoke a cigarette, get our anxiety level down. We will move while we're doing that. I have attracted the attention of a zombie down here. Oh, I've attracted the attention of a bunch of zombies. Okay. Well, if y'all want to come over here and die, that's up to you. I was going to leave y'all alone. But taking that door apart must have generated a lot of noise because they're coming from all over the place. Alright. Don't see anyone else. At least not immediately. So let's go inside here and so we get... Oh, wonderful. We are immediately locked out again. Let's see. Can we... Yeah, it says I can... What am I taking down here, though? I don't know if that's the... Oh, I see the beating on that door back there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be wonderful. Alright, back outside, because that may have gotten a whole bunch of attention. We need some water. And back a thing of water. So I'm just going outside, walking around. After doing something that generates a fair amount of noise, I try to do something that is a little less risky. Alright, we're in here now into the store. There's only one way in. We got this people on this door. Let's see what we get here. Alright, you're down. Do I have anybody else over here? No. Okay. And we have our ammo. Alright, so we want to unpack one of the duffel bags. And we will equip secondary. Depending on how many of these things we get, we will fill up with what things that are going to be useful to us. I am going to take the 45 rounds and the 9mm rounds. I'm not going to take any other caliber rounds, but I will take any of those. Or a lot of 9mm rounds. I will also take the 308 rounds for rifle. 45 auto magazine, a 9mm magazine. Shotgun shells. Ammo straps, other shotgun shells. 38 special stuff. Alright, let's see. Now there is the rifle. Need to figure out what caliber these things. This is 223. And that is the 308. I'm going to throw the one with the 308 in there. We will take the 308 magazine and this. Okay. And the 9mm rounds. More 9mm, more shotgun. More 308. Well, if I ever do decide to use a gun, I'm good. There's an M9 pistol. Okay, so that is all that'll fit in that bag. And we will drop this bag and grab another one. Alright, I do want the pistol. I've already got a 308 magazine. I've already got rifles. That is a double barrel shotgun. Let's grab that. I don't think I have one of those. I know I don't have one of those. More 308 rounds. More 308 magazines, which I don't need. I will take that and that. Alright, there we go. So the gun store has lots of guns. Let's see if we have any assault rifles or anything like that. 38 special, 9mm. More 9mm, more 308s. So they take up lots of room. More 9mm. Other ammo straps. The farming magazine, which we've not read. Alright. So M36 is there's another 9mm magazine. Why not? 308. Shotgun shells. More 308s. And some 308 rounds. Okay. That is going to be everything of any value here in this store. So now we will grab this. It's going to make us very heavy. Don't want to be carrying that around. I need the sledgehammer back in here. I could swear I had already put it in there. We're still very heavy. Okay. Well, I thought I unpacked a thing of water. Or maybe I didn't. We do have, let's see, hold on a second. We do have a sink here. Let's fill the water bottles before we head back. We are going to have to make a couple of trips down there, I guess, carrying this loot. There's no way I can carry extremely heavy load. That's going to be a problem. So I'll just take it outside and drop it off and then make a couple of trips down to get it back. Alright, now that I have that, let's see, where's the water? A couple of things that I want to do here. I don't need this screwdriver. Put that back away. We don't need 3 water bottles in our bags. So we'll put a couple of water bottles away. That'll help on weight. Okay, let's go outside and drop off a bag. I wonder if this car has any gas in it. It'd certainly be nice if it did. Well, it's locked up. Let's see if it has any fuel in it before we break into it. Chances are it doesn't, but if it does, we can drive it back down there. This car's in pretty good shape. Let's see, gas tank. Oh, that thing has gas in it. We're breaking into this bad boy. Smash the front window. Oh, wonderful. Switch seats. V. Oh, and I've got a freaking... Oh, what? Wonderful. Alarm's going off. We do need to bandage ourselves, and this alarm has to quit going off. That's that alarm is going to be a problem. So, nothing like yelling, announcing your presence everywhere you go. Yeah, we don't care about what condition the car's in. I still need to bandage. How to get rid of this? Nice. Okay, very good. I got rid of the Alright, let's see if we can bandage ourselves. Bandage, adhesive bandages. Scratched and bleeding. We weren't scratched by zombies, so it's just a matter of the it was just the breaking into the car that did this. So we'll just come right down here, turn this car off, and jump out. So, stole a car and came back. So that gets us back to here with the duffel bag here that we have. So we can drop this duffel bag off. We can unequip this one and drop it off as well. So we've got the trailer primarily full, bandaged up. We are in some minor pain. We're hungry. We do have some chips. Let's eat a bag of chips. I don't know how far the people are following us. That they'll probably be following a little way. But right now, I think we're going to head back. We have accomplished what we set out to do. We looted the gun store. Got a whole bunch of guns. We did not get a whole lot of crowbars and things like that here. So crowbars and axes, we picked up a replacement for what we used coming down here, but that was about it. But at this point in time, we are going to head back to Woodrow, and well, Riverside is basically, we have hit the high points of Riverside. Probably not going to come back here for anything of any significance for some time. Our next stop will be going over, going somewhere else. We may come through here, but we're certainly not going to stop in here and do anything. So, well, we have a lot of zombies on the road, dodging between all these things. There we go. Really trying to avoid tearing up my car as best I can. So, this aggroes them, but at least going through them. Not taking as much damage to the vehicle. Although there are a lot of them out here. At some point in time I may just have to run over some. Oh, this is this area down here. And there are a lot of zombies down here. Alright, got by that. I could have went by on the other side. It would have been easier. There was a big gap. It's okay. We made it. Alright, well, we will be back when we get to Woodrow. Alright, well, we are going to be in a fight here, and our car is still running. So, this is not good, but I don't have any choice as I'm trying to get through that little area over there. I'll have to get out and chop some trees down or something, probably. Okay, let's check behind me. I'm good back behind me. So we'll just work our way back to the car. Killing as we go. I'm starting to get drowsy, which is not going to help anything. I think I do have some sleeping tablets though. Might be able to use. Okay. Very well. Alright, now then, I need a cigarette. Let's go ahead and smoke a cigarette. Ooh. We're going to change weapons also. Go to a one-handed weapon. Hopefully that will conserve a little bit of energy here. Alright, where's this other guy at? The reach is not as long with this weapon. Okay, now start moving back toward our car before the zombies damage my car too badly. Yeah, there's more up here. How tired I am. I'm just drowsy. Okay, that's not bad. Not losing anything yet. Okay. How many axe hits to the side of the head can you survive? Oh, look at that, would you? And that thing's still running, so it's still attracting attention by everything that's coming down through there. So this is going to be a while. But fun. Well, we will do some killing. Oh, we got one coming over there. Oh, no. Nope, nope. Alright. Alright, got that. As I lean sideways to try to avoid getting hit. Okay, got more coming out here. Oh, that's just not good. Come on. I don't need more. Wow. Okay. How many did I get? Oh no. I don't think that yelling. I was trying to get a bunch of them away from the car, but that might not have been the best idea. I wish I had been able to turn the car off. And as it's still running, it's attracting attention. And the attention range is pretty high. Okay. Look at how far down through here I have dragged this. Man, there's more of them coming. Okay. And I'm starting to get tired. That's not good either. Oh boy. There are still a lot of zombies coming. Okay, I'm drowsy. I'm hungry. I'm wet. I've got a heavier load than I should be carrying. Fairly heavy load. How do I get rid of the heavy load? What am I carrying that doesn't need to be carried? I don't see anything. I need to be able to rest for a few seconds. I don't even think I can get into the car at this point. Come on. Awareness reduced. Wonderful. That's not good. There are still zombies coming in. Yeah, okay. No way I can get in there and turn that off yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. This is bad. Yep, I don't like this at all. Alright, let's see. Let's go around you. Okay, come back in here. I'm panicked. I certainly need... Okay, that went away. Oh, this might be my end. Because I'm not sure I've got a solution to this. If it was daylight, I might have a solution if I could come up with it. If it was in the middle of the day, getting dark. Somebody's going to end up coming up behind me. Okay. Right back to the middle of you people. Okay, yeah, come on. And we have lots of problems here. Don't even know where to start with this. This zombie up here is not reacting to the noise. So I think I will go up to him, see if I can kill him. Look how many swings it's taking. Okay, let's see. I need vitamins. Oh, I don't need to aggro anymore if I can help it. Let's go down this way. Okay, I took a bunch of vitamins. Do I have any zombies down there? No, I don't. Let's see. Okay, got this one. Okay. I see one over here. I see two over here. I'll try to take them out and then see if I can check back behind me back there. If there's... Seems like I dropped aggro awfully quickly. See him go back down there. Oh man, there's more of them. Shoot. Would y'all quit coming? I need peace. Yeah, then there you come. Alright. No. Let's see. I don't see anybody back down there. Let's hope I can get these out. If I can drag them all the way down here, maybe I can sneak around and head back to the car. That's going to be my goal. I'm going to try it. If I can work the car out of there and get it out, I'll be in good shape. I do see another zombie up here. Okay. Oh, dear God. They just keep coming. Okay. Let's see here now. I'm definitely hungry. Alright, we're going to run by you guys. Yeah. Alright, it's dark. Maybe I can sneak around here. Oh, look at all those zombies. I don't know where to go or what to do here. It's getting later and later. I can't get any rest. Wonder if I could sit down and rest. High exertion can barely jog. Let's see, there's those guys coming. They're not that far. Alright, I tell you what. Let's see. At this point. Wonder what's down here. Is this the area? I think I was in this area before at one point in time. Let's see. Just leave the car. I need a place to hide out for a little bit. Let's see if I can get down in here. Maybe hide. Let's see. I see a zombie down there. I don't know if there's a building or something I can get into down here or what. But I need a place to hide out for the night. Yeah, there's something here. Food mart. Since I have drawn all the zombies up toward that other area, let's see. This is certainly not going to be safe. But it's the best I can do. Yeah, there's a zombie inside that place. Okay. Not much I can do here, but let's rest. I don't want to sleep here. This would be bad. But I can at least get rid of the high exertion. I got a feeling it's going to be a lot of killing that's got to be done but to get rid of the zombies around that car. That car has drawn in everything around. I should have turned it off. That was a mistake. Not turning it off was a mistake. I wonder if I risk sleeping in here in an open room. It's almost worth considering. Okay, I need some food, so let's eat some of the chips that I have. Let's go ahead and open the pineapple. We'll eat this. The exertion is just not going away, is it? Alright, I guess we're going to risk it. Let's see what happens. Well, we survived it. I'm not sure that was good. That was a good thing or bad. Well, that's a good thing, but that's Ooh. Alright, let's head back up to where our car. Now we're rested up. That was a high-risk location to spend the night, but we are now rested up. It should have drawn in all the zombies around this area that it's going to. We've already... Alright, never mind. We're gonna kill. It's just not worth... Yeah, see, they're all up here. I wonder if I can... Since those were drawn into that area, I wonder if I can go around here using the trees and avoid that group right there. It looks like I should be able to. There's another group on the road over here. More groups up here. This looks like they've dispersed a little bit. So, let's see. Let's see if I can start killing. Okay, nope, you're not grabbing me. Let's see. I'm in between groups here. This is not good. I don't like this. I don't want to go down and grab that other group down there. I want to keep this self-contained. Okay, now then. Okay, if I can get you a couple more down. Alright, there we go. Better. Look at all these zombies I've killed down here. This is an impressive collection of corpses. Now these have to go away, because I have to get the car around these things. Okay. There we go. I'm not sure, but when you get tired, it probably is a bad thing for the durability of your weapon, because you end up having to kill a lot more. Hopefully my car is still running. Oh yeah, it's definitely still running. This seems to be a manageable number now. Let's see if I can start pulling them out here and killing them. Okay. No, you're not going to get me from behind. I can hear you back there. Alright, let's see if I can knock you down again. Okay. So this is, there's still a lot of them. Trying to make sure I don't get boxed in. Got this one. Okay. Make sure no one's coming behind me. They're not. Okay. There we go. That helps take some more down. Now, I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'm not seeing that many more up here. There are still some been around here where I have to get in there to try to get to the car door. That's not going to be fun, but. Alright, let's go back down in here. Okay, I see you coming. Crap, I just heard a gun go off. I don't need any help bringing anything into the area. Alright, as you go around the car that way, I can separate you two around this car this way. Come out through here. Alright, more and more. Let's see. Are there more zombies down here? Or can I get in the car now? I don't see any. Man, I was so close to making it through there when all those zombies got on me. Alright, we have worked our way out of there and are headed back down the road. We ended up having to fight a lot more zombies than I wanted to. But that is okay. Oh, there's still cars down here. This is still more of this area where all that stuff was. This was the area that I came through here. Take it in on this side. Alright, I'm through. And I need to do something about that, but that's going to have to wait for another time. That is an accident waiting to happen. Or a death waiting to happen at some point. We're back on our way, so we will, at this point, we will be back with you when we get back to Woodrow. I think we should be able to make it all the way back now. Alright, we are going to stop here and get some gas. Car is not completely, no, the van is not completely empty, but might as well fill it up. We're here. Take care of that while we're here. We do have some empty gas cans somewhere. I'm going to fill them up while we're here too. Let's see if if I can see anybody that we've pulled into the area. No, don't see anyone. Okay. So let's find the empty gas cans. Those are full gas cans. So that must be in one of these bags. Let's see that. Don't see it there. Don't see it there. Don't see it there. I know I have some. So now it's a question of which one it is. Let's drop this one out on the ground and we'll check it. Okay, it's not that one. Drop that one out on the ground. There they are. Knew I had a couple. Get back in the trailer. Do I hear something? Or is that just my imagination? I think I'm paranoid. I thought I heard something, but nope. Nothing that I could hear. Take fuel, fill all. Once I fill this, I am going to drop one of the gas cans off over here beside this generator. And I'll just put the other one in the car. But this will leave me a gas can here if I need it. We'll throw it in the trash can. A trash can with loaded up with gas. Right, let's see. Let's go back in here. And we'll fill this gas can up. I wonder if there's any way to know how much fuel is available in one of these gas can or gas pumps. It'd be kind of nice to know how much fuel is available. But I see no way to know that. Okay, with that in mind, drop this off. We have quite a bit of loot to put away back at the vehicle, back at base. And we are headed back to base. That's where we're headed. May need to do a little bit of repairs on the fire wagon here. And to dent the hood up a little bit. We'll see if we can. May need to repair that trailer back there. It acts like it's got some damage to it too. Probably from running over things. Let's see some. Oh, wow. Whoops. I don't like this. Let's see. You people need to go away. Get killed. Back to my trusty crowbar. I'm hungry. Definitely need some food. But it was a very profitable trip. Although was not as profitable as we were hoping for. There was definitely some the hardware store was a disappointment. We did get one item out of the police store. We did find a warehouse that had some stuff in it. So we managed to pick up a number of useful things on our trip. So as we head back into our base, we will put away the things that are useful. And there's more zombies down here. It's like there's additional zombies in various places. I think I'll leave the car running this time. These aren't going to take this long to kill. Just move out here and kill them. Get them off the road. I don't know what you're doing, but come on. Oh, there's a zombie over here. We'll go take care of this one. Oh, there's some inside too. Alright, now, there we go. Get over here. That's probably what happened to the other one, is it was zombies inside that... I don't know where they're at in there. But I'm not breaking them out. They have to break themselves out. While I don't mind doing a little bit of the work for them, let's not do it all for them. There's still all these houses down here we could loot. We haven't looted any of them. Ooh. And there is another zombie. We're back into our part of town where we don't let any of them live. Stop and kill them all. As we get closer and closer to our safe house, there should be fewer and fewer zombies. But I wouldn't have even thought, when we left, there wasn't even any over here. Of course, I don't know on this back street, but there's the car that I moved out, the burned out house. We've been all down in here. Think there would not be any zombies left over here, considering how much time I have spent in Woodrow killing various zombies. I see quite a few up there, and we are going to stop and kill them. So again, they are where they are not wanted. Well, there was only 3 of them. It wasn't that many. It looks like my scratch has healed. Yep, it has. So we're still headed on. Let's see if there are any more zombies around here as we get closer. Around this corner and then a left-hand turn, and we are headed into our base area. There we go. Not seeing any here. The grocery store. I think we'll go down this little street here and go in this way. We get to try to park this trailer again. The last time I tried to park a trailer, we saw how good I was at it. So, of course, we know that will go extremely well. I'll be very easy. Alright, through the gate. Out, go close the gate. Alright, we have made it back to our base. So other than parking the van in here, probably won't even try to park it right out of the gate. Let's see, let's pull down through here. The van is in there. Alright, we have made it back. We definitely need a better gas tank. There is some damage to the gas tank. There is quite a bit of damage to the hood. We can repair that with just metal sheets. We'll need some screws and other things, but that will give us a small metal sheet, only at that. So yeah, we can do some. That requires metal working, 0 of 1. I don't have metal working. That's mechanics. Yeah, so I will need that, and then the gas tank. I need to find a better gas tank. Replace this thing. It's okay. I still get good gas tank. I mean, I've got the brakes, as we know from other things that I do in the suspension. So I do need to do some mechanicking to get ready for that. But this will be the end of the episode. I will have to put things away, sort things out. That's going to take some time. I'll do that off camera, and then we will pick up with the next episode with heading into, most likely we'll do a little bit of work here before we head to the next town that we're going to loot. I don't know exactly what will be next, but we will decide on our next our next target, and we'll make another run to another town, see what we can go find. We may go to the golf course and see what we can find at the golf course. But that'll be all for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you want to be notified when videos come out, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the videos, please hit like. Let me know that you're liking them. Thanks a lot, guys, and take care.